The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done. Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jonas Valanciunas.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the three. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. C.J. McCollum is out there with Derek White. And it's Valanciunas in at center, blocking down the middle. And obviously, it's a long season. But, Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue. And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Doncic against McCollum. Doncic right side. Williamson against Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Doncic. Wood, a screen on McCollum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bullock, good.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's McCollum, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Williamson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Pass to White. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Wood. 4 on the clock. Williamson misses. Here's Irving, and he drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, the shot by Ingram, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Doncic. Back to Bullock. Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McCollum against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Outside Ingram. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Bullock's shot is off.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. White, the pass to Williamson. Up top, Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson. Ingram with the ball. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the Pelicans miss again.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the basket by Wood.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Hardaway against White. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Wood. Unloads from 13. Shot's good by McCollum.
Defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Doncic passes to Wood. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over White. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Now here's McCollum. 15 in his last outing. White, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic on the wing. Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Nance, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones, he's checked in for White. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Doncic is doubled. Green for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Ingram. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 7.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Hayes inside. Kleba on him. Offensive rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Doncic, here we go. Outside for Green. From behind the arc. Hardaway on the wing. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Ingram. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And McGee with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Pelicans call time here. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. taking a look at the Pelicans. They pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Here's Alvarado. He had 19 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Doncic outside. Outside for Green. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic with the second effort. And they doubled up Doncic. Green for 3. On the wing, Green. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Hayes. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. The kick out to Nance. Looking to win the drought. Called in by McGee.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 12 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Hayes. Over Bertans.
Well, you want to be able to contest shots. Davis Bertans gets himself into excellent defensive position and does just that.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then it's Derek White, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the Pelicans shooting only 27% for today's game. From 12 feet, here's Alvarado. Hits a very good look and converts.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Williamson, guarded by Doncic. From 12 feet, and that one's good. Williamson. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to us.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Wood's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. White against Irving. Here's Alvarado. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a 31-point game against Utah.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Here's Marshall, and Williamson throws it down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Timeout called, the Mavericks. Ingram's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Alvarado. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Irving against McCollum, and it's Irving missing. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Pass to Williamson. Softly drops in the floater. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
And the shot goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The 3 from Wood. Wood, a screen on McCollum. Here's Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Inside. Powell against Williamson. Mavericks with a rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Wood, a screen on Ingram. And the shot's good by Irving. 13 points in the game. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Green finds Wood. Over Williamson. They get it again. Another shot. And it's Wood laying it in. Wood's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Valanciunas with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Fades back. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Wood. Opening close, and he drops it in. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Green. McCollum against Irving. McCollum's shot is off. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Irving, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Now here's Hardaway. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's McCollum. Williamson passes to White. And a nice finish on the layup. White's got 5 points. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them the charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Irving. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, up and over McCollum. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
for three. McCollum. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Irving. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
New Orleans calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Jones comes in for White. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. Hayes finds Nance. There's 1:40 left in the half. Nance with a screen on Doncic. Here's Alvarado. Shots blocked.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The three ball. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 15.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Nance with a screen on Irving. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Kleba. And that one's good. Ingram.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Kleba with a screen. Here's Doncic. Out to Kleba. From deep three-point range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Ingram, the pass to Hayes. Back to Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. Wide open. And another basket for New Orleans.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Doncic on the wing, covered by Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Excellent concentration. Understanding contact coming. Davis Bertans earns the trip to the charity stripe.
For the Mavericks, Davis Bertans at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
I mean, for Davis Bertans, the thing that set him apart immediately in the NBA was how consistently he can knock down range shots. Fact of the matter is, he has proven to be far more than just a shooter. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Doncic. The offensive rebound. Right side, Irving. The bank shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
63.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half. And in this game, we have 2 top performers. Kind of like us, guys.
Are you baiting us to guessing which two?
There's no guessing about it.
I'll leave it to the imagination. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the New Orleans Pelicans.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope. You just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wood in at the center position.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor, and no one keeps up with him.
Valanciunas has gone 2 for 3 from the field.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And Williamson throws it down.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Irving with it. Now guarded by White. And here's Doncic outside. The Pelicans pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Out to Powell. Here's Bullock. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. White with it. Picked up by Powell. White can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
A different look for Dallas. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. And Green is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. McCollum against Doncic. Up and over McCollum. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Here's Williamson. Hits the jump hook. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
From deep, here's Doncic. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Doncic against McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. McCollum's shot is off.
and their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Doncic. He's got 26. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 28 points for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's McCollum. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
What a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Doncic passes to Wood and stolen by Williamson. Now the Pelicans in transition. There's McCollum with the three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against McCollum. Outside for Green. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And the Pelicans call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Once again, fans, put your hands together. That was your Pelicans dance team.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And the Mavericks making a change here. Pass to Marshall. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. And here is Green. Now here's Doncic. 28 points for him.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Alvarado, guarded by Doncic. And again, no good by New Orleans. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Kleba, right side, fires the 3. Nance pulls down the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Hayes. Here's Marshall. They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 30. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. Bertans for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Well, the best part of Davis Bertans' game, that lightning quick release off the catch, that's pretty work.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Doncic is doubled. Green for 3. Back to Doncic. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
And Nance with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And Dallas calls time here. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Green. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. The 2K leaderboard featuring the best shooting team since the break. The Mavericks, number 1. The Pelicans, 4th.
These teams put the all-star break to good use. Both shooting at a very high clip. They've been able to run their offense well.
A minute 15 left in the third. Pass to Hayes. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
They get the rebound. Hayes. And finally, they hit one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 20 points.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Marshall. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Doncic on the wing. Outside for Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 7 to the inside. Here's Hayes. Cash money on the open jump shot. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Ingram. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Derek White. And it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell pulls it in. And Dallas with possession. Here's Doncic. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Doncic has got 34.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Ingram. Here's Williamson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson. Crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Out to Powell. Irving for 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas also making a switch. Bullock, he's checked in for Powell. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson up top. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
From 17, and another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Valanciunas. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Valanciunas with a screen on Doncic. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. Doncic passes to Wood. The layup misses. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Williamson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on JaVale McGee.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Outside for Irving. McGee, a screen on McCollum. Irving goes in. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Doncic. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Williamson. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 7 assists in the game. McCollum against Doncic. To the paint. From the right block. Pass to Bullock. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And that one's good. Williamson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Dallas calls time here. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And they doubled up Doncic. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Left side, Hardaway. The 3. Drops in the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's McCollum. Sweet little floater. McCollum's got 9 points now in the second half.
For a 6'3" guard like McCollum, the floater is a must. Just goes right over the shot blockers.
Doncic against McCollum. From outside the arc. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 39.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And the Pelicans call time here. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, B.A., first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Mavericks on D. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Here's Hardy. Sinks that one from the post. Hardy's got his first 2 points of the night.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Now here's McCollum. The D's right on him. Here's Williamson. The Mavericks pull it in. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
And he drops the first. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble. And ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Hardy. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that.
Oh! Hammers it home!
So nice. Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside White. 17-foot shot on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williamson's got 36 points. Here's Hardy. Takes the three, sends it home from three-point land.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off as New Balance presents our